Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Grown Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Welcome to my mess. Today is Sunday, May 25th of 2025. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit or 12 degrees Celsius. Today we're doing black on black. And I got this from Clint Cotton, the Crape Myrtle guy. Check him out. He's got beautiful Crape Myrtle trees. Check out his site. And if you write to Clint, he'll always get back to you. So today we're doing black on black. We're doing the Ebony Flame Crape Myrtle. Mr. Clock says it's about 7:34 3/4 a.m. in the morning, almost 7:30. Today we're going to use from Dave. I forgot to write your name down, Dave, again. But he's asked me to try a 50. Well, he asked me to try to do chicken grit mix. So what I'm using is a 50-50 mix of number 2 cherry red chicken grit and organic seed starter mix. Then I'm going to throw in some Azus and some Dr. Earth into the pot. And for the pot, it's got 2 drainage holes. But you can see I put the unmilled sphagnum moss on the bottom. You can always use number 7 knitting mesh if you don't have a screen or a paper towel or whatever. But that's what we're going to use today. And here is our ebony. It's called Ebony Flame. Right there, Ebony Flame. I wrote that down so I don't forget it. And as you can see, it's right here. It grows 10 to 12 feet tall. So let's take it out of the pot. And that's how Clint ships them, with the stick in there. So if something happens and they tip over, they're always safe and nothing bends or breaks. So let's get our stick out of the pot. And Kevin's over here. Man, he's bothering me like crazy today. I fed him a whole can and a half of cat food. I still don't know what he wants. Kevin is something else. So let's make sure you get everything straight here. So we're just going to loosen it up, the soil. And what I'm going to do is just cut these roots off the bottom here so we can get it out of the pot. Now it was raining a little bit. 7:30 a.m. in the morning, Mr. Clock says. Thank you, Mr. Clock. Yes, so lost my train of thought there. It was a light drizzle this morning, a rain last night. It's nice and cool. I love these cool days. Good sleeping weather. Arthritis, I haven't been doing much videos because of the crazy arthritis. I got Matt's root rake. Matt, thank you from Bobcat Bonsai for this nice wooden handle. It works great. I like it over metal because it's easy to handle, easy to use. And Matt makes these and he sells them. So go check out Bobcat Bonsai site and you can order one of his root rakes. Now, Clint's got a nice mix for his crepe myrtles. And what I'm going to do is use this for cutting off this big, thick surrounding roots here. Just like that. We're just going to cut them because they were like a circling root, so we can get this all out, because these are all matted here. And these we can put on the side. Now you can see he's got a nice mix in here of wood chips. Look at that. Beautiful. And I don't know what other kind of soil mix he's got in there. I don't know if he's got a little bit of sand in there or what. This is a nice mix. I have to try to replicate it on the other one. And you know, Kevin's back in town. He's checking out the situation here. Kevin wants to be on TV all the time. So we got a nice, beautiful mix that Clint uses. No wonder he gets such a fantastic root system. I'm not going to do much to the root system. I just got another big clump right here that I have to get rid of the dry one. Just like that. Get that out of there. I know, Kevin, you want to play in the soil? You're welcome to it. But right now, and you can see the nice bark he uses in there. So I'm going to see if I can replicate that on some of my bonsai, the next bonsai tree. Let's see what we can get out of it. So, Kevin is checking out the Texas Ebony. You know, Kevin's the ham of the show today. Come on, Kev. I'm getting all dirty here. We gotta show the people what we're doing. So, this is my the mix. I'm gonna try it out. It's a nice cherry red is the mineral that's being used. It's just minerals. And there's my cup. Here's how the mix looks. So we're going to put some of that in the bottom. Now this is the broken pot that I fixed. I just used whatchamacallit. Tommy brain dead today. Here it is right here. Advanced silicone. That's what I use in the bottom of the pot. On the sides here where the crack was and on where the lip was. And then I just took a #1 cherry chicken grit and stuck it on the top. And keeping in theme with our chicken grit that we're going to put in here. And also, because this pot has the deep drainage marks from when they did the legs, I also sealed that up so it's not real deep and holding water. So we're just going to take a little bit of chicken grit. I mean #2. #2. I'm getting goofied up here. We're using Dr. Earth. There we go, Tom. And it's got all kinds of beneficial bacteria in it. It's got endo and ecto in there. And I'm pretty sure that the Crape Myrtle's taken endobacteria, mycorrhiza. Okay, so we got that. Let's take a little bit more. Let's stick it in. And let's see how this looks. I'm going to say, Tom, are you going to trim it back a little bit? I'm just going to, right now I'm just getting the roots settled here. And we're going to try to find the front. Now we can take this branch off here and this inside off, but I'll do that once I get it inside. And then we'll check out the situation here. So let's just get that in like that. But before we do that, we got to get our azus. I forgot to close it. Snowing in the Windy City. So there we go. Let's get our azus on there. Now these duster bottles you can get at the Dollar Tree. You get 2 for $1.25. Come on, Tom. Keep it from clogging up here. So I got to open it up. That'd be a good idea, Tom, if you open it. So we're just getting the azus on here. We're getting it all over the root system here. Tom, what's going on? I think we got to unclog it. There we go. Open it. Close it. What you see is what you get here. No wonder it was jammed in there. There we go. It would help if I close the bottle. What you see is what you get on this channel. And we're just going to get the roots real good. I gotta remember to down. Now I get the knack of these bottles. Slow but sure. Get our chopstick and move the Jesus around. I'm gonna take this. And we're gonna put this like this. Now there's no bottom on this. It's a nice cutting. There we go, just like that. So let me hold it in place. Now with the chicken grit, it's cheaper than perlite. It's a little bit heavier when you do your mix, so that's going to keep your tree from falling over. Look at that. Plus, you get all the minerals from it. Now it's off to the side a little bit, but that's all right. I'll just jiggle it back in the middle. There we go. And chicken grit doesn't float like perlite does. So we got that there. So now we're just gonna fire in our chopstick into the root system so we get this chicken grit mix into it. There we go. I'll fall off a little bit. That's all right. Today's Sunday. We get away with it. Okay, so I like this chicken grit. It holds its stuffs down. So when I run out of Ted's mix, like I'm almost out of Ted's mix, that's why I hurried up and mixed this up. So this way here you can make a cheap mix for pennies. So you go to the Dollar Tree, get a bag of black dirt for $1.25. The chicken grit is the number 2 is like 39 cents a pound, the cherry red. Or they sell regular chicken grit for like I think it's 25 or 35 cents a pound. The number 1 chicken grit, which I mixed into here, which I'll show you what we'll put on the top. That was like I think 29 cents a pound or something like that. That's the number 1. There. Let's get a little bit of a squirt there. And why buy all that expensive bonsai soil? You can make this cheap. Rack from Budget Bonsai, is that an idea for you? Go to the store and go to the one of your feed stores and see if they got chicken grit and try it out. $1.25 for a bag of soil. I think the organic seed starter was like $5, and with the chicken grit, you got a nice cheap soil mix that's fast draining, and you can see how fast this drained. Look at that. Drains right through. Nice fast draining. And I like the color, the dark with the dark pot. And we're also going to put our black bear in there too. Now, you're going to say, Tom, what are you going to do with for the top? Because it looks a little rough. I mean, you can use it like that, and you can see right now that it's draining. The water's coming out. So, I'm going to take our number 1 cherry mix of 50-50. And you can see how nice it looks with the seed starter soil, or seed starter mix. So that's the number 1 cherry red chicken grit mix. And these are good for mini pots, or small miniature pots. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to loosen that up, break that one up, put that on the side. All this is cocoa core, I think they mix with it. And you can see how nice this is going to turn out. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do with that part, with this part here that I have. So right now we're going to pat this in. Get that in there real nice. Put it in. I think we might just let this tree grow a little bit. We're just going to cut out some of that dead stuff there because I want it to take off real nice for me. Now with the runoff here, it's like something overflowed on the side of the pot. So let me get my rag, wet my hands. And where did I put my number 1 chicken grit? Ah, I got it in the drawer, so I'm going to have to move the camera back. And get it out. There we go. Just like that. This is how the number 1 cherry chicken grit looks like. Let me take a spoon so you can see it. Got Mr. Spoon showing you the cherry chicken grit. We're just going to stick it on the side here for the runoff there to match the side of the lip of the pot. Just like that. And this is going to be a nice little mix here. There. And we're just going to top dress it. We're going to give it some nice top. And this pot's not going to go outside because I'm not going to overwinter my crepe myrtles outside because they do not make it in our climate in the Windy City here. Now the Victor Red did it for 2 years until something really got at it because I had it in the microclimate. I don't know what got at it. But, you know, I'm glad Clint was able to give me another Victor Red. I mean, that is a beautiful tree. And the color on that is shining through real nice. Yeah, I was doing some shorts because I was busy then with the arthritis in my left leg and knee. Man, I couldn't move for nothing. So Mr. Clock says it's 7:45 a.m. in the morning, so Tom, let's get cooking here. Okay, everybody, you know today's Sunday. Let's get Mr. Bear in there. We got to get our bear inside the pot. But before we do that, I have to move him. And he can go right there into the grit. I give it a nice red color, so you got a nice, beautiful black on black. So it's almost like a blackish color, this crepe myrtle with the black pot and the red. I think we got something different. So all I'm going to do right now is I got just the dead stem in the middle. And we get it off right then and there. So check out Clint Cotton's site, the Crepe Myrtle guy. And today's Sunday. You know what today you do. This is family day. So you shut that phone off after 6 o'clock. If anybody tries to call you, one ring, hang up, one ring, hang up, one ring, hang up, and call again. And if it's not an emergency with that signal, I'm going to hang up on you because you know what? I'm with my family. Unless it's your mom and dad that you weren't able to see during the day. Talk to them, let the kids say hello to them. Because they get lonely too at night. Go to them during the day, say hello. See how they're doing. Got any aunts and uncles that are all by themselves? Go by and say hello. So there we go. Our Texas Ebony. Or not our what did I call it? Our Ebony Flame. Not Texas, but Ebony Flame. And we'll go from there. Yeah, it's dark out there. Might rain some more, but it's nice and cloudy and cool. And we got this tree. Look how nice it looks with the water on it when it rains. And there you have it. And I'm gonna put it outside in the cloudy weather because early, in the morning or late or in the evening is the best time to transplant trees and put your plants in the ground. What I'm gonna do now is I'll write on the back when we put the Ebony Flame in there, and we'll go from there. And Clint, Cotton, the Crape Myrtle man, Clinton's a good guy. I've seen him for a couple of years now that I've known him, and he always gives me quality trees. You can't go wrong when you stick with Clint. Clint, the Crape Myrtle guy. Okay, everybody, you take care, enjoy the family. Put on a little Lawrence Walk tonight. Let the kids listen to when music was music. You take care, everybody. Have a great day, Sunday. Sit back, relax with the family. Visit your family members that can't get out and call them up and say hello. So you take care and have a good day. And remember, after 6 o'clock, take that phone and lock it in a box. And be with your family. Take care, everybody.